A little scattered, but that's only because we didn't get all our equipment this morning from facilities that we were supposed to get. They were supposed to be on a table.
Okay.
This is our makeshift table. Mm-hmm. And this particular group, we had some interest this semester because of the December 11th or December 12th or whatever it was. The world was supposed to end yesterday. So they wanted to look at, this class wanted to look at some of the predictions with, you know, in terms of the zombie apocalypse. Right? Which I decided wasn't biology, so we came up with something that was a little more biology. And what they've done is they've looked at how global warming is predicted to impact food supply. Okay. And so they've got maps showing different climate regions where food is produced, where climate change is expected to have precipitation impacts. They've got a whole nice little write-up about that goes along with their maps. They've got a solution, buy local. Then they've produced flyers that the students can take home with them to learn about.
Is that computer aid?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the other thing that they have, if we step back for a second, is they have two different computer models that have to do with climate change. And one of the questions that everybody has to answer when they come to this station is they have to look at the two different computer models, which aren't very long. And one of them is produced by Exxon, and it's a climate change computer model, and the other one's produced by NASA. And their job when they view the two computer models is to talk about the bias of the source and how that impacts how the information is presented.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
And then our last.
I'm going to get these guys.
Yep. Our last presentation was about nutrition. There was a lot, if you can't tell by the different projects, there was a lot of interest in food and health in this particular group. So we have several displays on that. But in this one, they talk about nutrition. They're talking about different types of food, what different food labels mean. They've given information on different essential nutrients, where they can be found. What things are high in fat, low in fat, naturally, things that are naturally high in protein, low in protein, high in certain vitamins. They've talked about, on the left side of their board here, they have all sorts of different vitamins and what those vitamins are used for in the body. And then the essential nutrients on the right and what those are used for in the body. And then in the center, they have a thing saying how many calories you should have if you are a certain weight. And then from that, they've calculated. My husband already grabbed one of these last night when I was grading these and put it in his wallet. But from that, they've calculated based on a 2,000 calorie a day diet. This is the standard that you see on the back of every box. Okay. Like, where is it? I don't even see it on here. But most boxes have it. And what they did is they just took Excel and did a proportion and figured out, well, if you need 2,200 calories, how much should you have? Okay. And these are meant to be, see it says take one, these are meant to be little wallet cards that anybody can take so that you can monitor. So one of the questions they have to do at this station is figure out how many calories they should have. And then based on that, how many grams of fat should they have? How many grams of protein should they have? How many grams of fiber should they have? And that's one of the questions they have to go through.